there, I'm Chef Ani, and today we are making potato O'Brien. Generally, potato O'Brien is fried, but you can either bake it or cook it in a skillet, making them a little bit healthier. It can be served any time of day, but we generally make it for breakfast. It's also a great side dish. Now, potato O'Brien sounds like something that should come right out of Ireland. But did you know that this dish actually originated in the US? So enough talking, let's get cooking. Now we're going to start by peeling some potatoes, but you can definitely leave the peel on if you want to. And you want this to be as even as possible. Now you can definitely cut up these potatoes with a knife, but an easy way to do it is to use one of these chopper contraptions. Put a half potato in there, quick and easy. Next we're going to chop up some onion, and I wanted really small pieces, so I used the small attachment. Next, we're going to cut up some red and green pepper. This is gonna add a nice color to our potatoes. There we have it, all the chopping is done. That was so quick and easy. But you can definitely do this by hand. You do not need this contraption to make this recipe. Next, we're going to boil our potatoes for a few minutes. This will do three things. It will add flavor to our potatoes, it will soften them a little bit, and it will also make them incredibly easy to freeze. Cover with some water and some salt. Bring this to a boil. So again this week I got some really nice comments on the fluffy waffle recipe. My kids love your channel and can't wait for each new recipe to come out. They have each made some of your recipes and love to help cook in the kitchen. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for trying my recipes. I get so excited when I hear from you. So our potatoes have cooked and we've drained them. Now we're gonna add the peppers and the onion, a little bit of oil, garlic powder, and a little salt. Stir it all together. Spread it out on a sheet pan. Look how pretty it looks. One of my favorite things about this dish is that it can be made ahead of time and then just thrown in the oven when you need it. Then when you want to eat it, you just take it out of the freezer, toss it in the oven or in a skillet. Did you know that the potato was the first vegetable grown in space? Potato blossoms used to be a big hit in royal fashion. According to the Idaho Potato Museum, potatoes first became fashionable when Marie Antoinette paraded through the French countryside wearing potato blossoms in her hair. Wow. I'll put a link down below if you want to go learn more about potatoes. So our potatoes have come out of the oven and they look amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to join me in this adventure to eat healthier, one recipe at a time. And I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday with another video. So last week in the Valentine's Day video, I talked about the squirrels, the crazy squirrels that are running around our house. I thought it was funny because some of you have had similar experiences with squirrels. That's so funny about the squirrels. I had one trying to get in my house. Be careful, they want to take over. I actually think they do. One was scratching at the door this morning. And here's a neat story that one of you sent me. It says, also in regards to your squirrel story, something similar happened to me the other day. I'm walking back home and I see a squirrel on my front porch. I realize that if I keep walking towards it, I'll scare it away. So I try to slowly walk towards it in hopes it will in fact leave calmly, but it doesn't. I'm now 10 feet away. It's looking right at me. I'm talking to it, hoping it would go away. It doesn't. So at this point, I decided to be a pacifist and use the back door to my home. As I'm placing my key in the knob, I see the same squirrel hopping around the corner of my house, walk right up to me, stand on two legs next to me, and just stare at me. It was unusual to say the least. I think that's fantastic. It is so neat to hear that you are having squirrel trouble too.